What is up, you guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Mackenzie. If you're not new, thank you for coming back. Okay, so if you just randomly clicked on this video and you haven't seen part one, first of all, welcome to my channel, and part one will be linked down below, or you can just go to my channel, find it's going to be the last video that I uploaded. Basically what I'm doing is redoing my entire office. So if you haven't seen that video and you want to check it out, get completely caught up to speed, like I said, I'll have that link down below. If not, just a quick recap. Basically what I've done so far is just prep the entire room. I have mudded, sanded, taken everything I could out. I've also just finished priming the walls that I had to mud and sand because you need to use a specific paint for that, which I didn't know until recently, but prime those walls. Now I'm getting ready to tape off all the trim because I'm painting the black trim before I do the bulk white walls. So that's where we're at. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh yeah, duh. So the reason I'm making this weird intro like this is because I had no idea how many videos this little series was going to end up being of redoing my office. So because of that, I had no real time to make intros and outros. So I'm just going to have to do them like this. No big deal, but that's why we're doing it this way. Okay, let's go. Okay, I think I'm done for the night. I am absolutely exhausted. And me and my husband went out to eat for lunch earlier. That was the break that I took earlier, and ever since then, I felt like shit. I felt awful. So, I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? Where's my phone? It's only 6:30, but I'm calling it quits for tonight. I got quite a bit done today, and as you just saw, I was testing out what it would look like if I painted these black, because I did end up ordering another piece of furniture that I was planning on putting in here, but if I can just paint those black, I'd prefer to keep those because they work so well. So I got a lot of the trim done today. I got the second coat of that black door done, second coat of this trim of the window done, a lot of the trim on the floor. I only have one small section left to do behind these shelves and around this door, a second coat for this window and a second coat down here. Then we can get into the actual fun part, using the spray paint gun, seeing if it actually works, and getting the majority of the walls done, which seems to go a lot quicker. Once you get the trim done, everything kind of just zooms from there. And because I wanted to test painting those, I got the majority of the glass off. So even if I do like this, I could play around with using that spray paint gun to get those done quickly as well too. But either way, done for tonight. We'll be back in the morning to finish this trim up and get the white walls going. Ooh, ooh. Good night. Good morning. Well, not really morning anymore. It's like noon. It's Monday, June 29th. Is it? Or is it July? Let's see. Okay. Yep, Monday, June 29th, and it's 11:40. Still got a lot of work to do, but good news is we're already at the fun part. So I finished up at least the very first coat minimum of trim just about everywhere except for around this door over here. Let's just get right into painting the rest of this trim, getting these shelves broken down so I can paint those too. Let's go. Okay guys, I just finished painting those two shelves, but I have to wait for them to dry before I can give them another coat. You can see right there, it definitely needs almost 2 or 3 coats. But while I'm waiting for that to dry, everything else is done. All the trim is done. So now we get to the best part of painting, pulling the painter's tape off. So satisfying. Hopefully you guys can see this good enough. So good. Oh yeah. Okay, so those black shelves are literally taking forever to dry. And because it's like a particle board, if I touch anywhere on it when it's not completely dry, it scrapes the paint right back off. So I'm gonna leave those alone for as long as I can, and I'm gonna start trimming the room, I think, with the white paint. Yeah, I'm gonna start trimming, see how far I can get before these are dry, so I can finish those, because I need to finish those so I can get them out of the room. So yeah, I'm gonna start the white trim. All right, I'm sure you can see around the window, I'm using an edger. Some people love these, some people hate them. I love them. I think they're convenient as fuck. But the trick to them is to, one, don't put too much paint on it, and two, let the edger do the work. Don't push wicked hard up against the edge, just lightly glide it, and these wheels will do the rest. And you'll get a perfect edge every single time. Or you'll get a lot better of an edge than you would freehand and a hell of a lot quicker. So I'm kind of just gonna swoop in, lightly pushing, and letting the edger do the work. I don't have enough paint on it this time, but I'm gonna continue all the way through and pull it off. And you can go back in and touch up any areas that need it. I think right here I'm gonna do this corner. Okay, y'all, I give up for the day. I am covered in paint, been painting for what? Actually, what time is it? Let's see. And it's starting to thunder again. We had 5 inches of rain last night, and we're getting more right now. Okay, so it's 6. I've been painting for 8 hours, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 hours. Sorry, sleepy. 10 hours, I'm exhausted. So what I got done, all the black trim is done, completely done, both coats. I still have to finish these because they were drying, those bookshelves. So those are gonna have to wait until the morning, and I already started the white trim. So I got the white trim, a first coat down just about everywhere. I'm just seeing now, I missed this one spot right over here, right there. So that's the only spot I haven't got. Everywhere else, I've outlined the plugs, outlined the windows. So everywhere has at least one coat of white trim done. So tomorrow morning we'll pick back up, starting with those black shelves. Good morning. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, June 30th. Still, again, not morning. It's like 11 a.m. now. I had to pack up an order for somebody. Well, not really an order. It's a replacement baddie because she had one from when I first started stained glass. So I wanted to replace it for her with an updated version. So had to ship that out, pack it up. But where are we? So as you can see, these still need a second coat. So what I want to do to start is finish giving these and the shelves that go inside them a second coat. That way, those can dry while I'm painting the white on the wall. That way, once they're dry, I can move them out of the room. Hopefully everything will be painted and I can start prepping the floor. So I want to paint the second coat first, and hopefully today we can get all of the painting done. I want to get all the painting done in this room so I can start really prepping the floor to redo the floor. So that's where we're at. A lot of these sides already have a second coat, so I'm just going to be randomly going in and doing the second coat where it needs it. Then once I'm done with that, we'll be moving on to a second coat of the white trim where it needs it, and then the actual walls themselves. Oh, and so, okay. Remember how I bought this paint spray gun? So I wanted to try this out on the walls, but in order to do that, I'm gonna have to repaint or re-tape all the trim. So I'm gonna have to block and cover all of the trim, since I had to do the trim first in here, all of the like light fixtures, all the plugs. I don't feel like doing that. So, unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to test this out in here. If there's a nice day this week, I'm gonna test it out on the lattice work outside, because I really wanna use this. But it's not gonna work for in here. I'm gonna end up taking so much more time just to cover the trim. I might as well just roll the walls at that point, you know what I mean? So we're not gonna use this, we're just gonna roll the walls normally, and that's that. So, on we go to finishing the black on these shelves, then the white. Okay guys, getting to the final stretch here. Everywhere has its second coat of the white trim. So all that's left to do is the actual main area of the walls with the second coat of white. Then we can go in, peel the tape off, touch up anywhere that needs to be touched up with the black, and we're finally done painting. Okay, y'all, just peeled all the masking tape back, getting ready for the very last final step. Peeled all the tape back. I don't have much to touch up as far as the black at all. So this is gonna be the last thing I have to do today. I'm gonna touch up the black and then we're officially done painting. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna move the rest of what's on these two tables right here down into the basement so it's out of the way. That way, first thing in the morning tomorrow, I can come down and just start prepping the floor to get the vinyl peel and stick flooring down. So tonight when I'm looking up tips and tricks on doing that kind of flooring, since I've never done it before, if I find any YouTube videos or any helpful links and stuff, I'll put them in the description down below. Alright, let's finish this up. This happens a lot. Every time I take a shower at night, I'm like telling myself I'm not gonna work anymore, getting ready for bed. And then I get refreshed by the shower and want to do more work. So this idea popped into my head. I was thinking about this the moment I got this table, because I knew I wasn't gonna like the wood color, this like honey color almost. But this is bamboo. So when I first realized that the bamboo was the price tag of this piece, I didn't want to sand it. I didn't want to ruin it, but I'm just not going to enjoy it like I would if it was painted black. So we're going to sand it and paint it black to match the rest of the furniture that's going to be in here. I think I'll like it much more that way. So we got to sand it off first, then we can paint it. So happy I did this. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up so it stays wet. Do the second coat off camera probably, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay guys, that's gonna have to be it for this video. We're already over 20 minutes, so I'm gonna stop it right here. But good news is the very next video will be the last video, and it's gonna be putting the flooring in and completely finishing the room. And I'm almost done with it at this very moment, and I'm just, it's amazing. Just saying, it looks so good. I'm so excited for you guys to see the floor and just all the finished pieces of furniture and everything hung and decorated. It looks so dope. So stay tuned for that. Again, make sure you like, make sure you're subscribed. If you want to see my next video, don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss any single time I upload, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!